Hello, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
I'm Steve.
Mark.
SmokeySteveAndMarc.
SmokeySteveAndMarc.
If you're catching the replay,
Yes.
welcome back.
Welcome back. All right, I fixed my scissors.
All right, now see if we look like
Oh, I gotta get
we're
us.
in a cave.
I don't know. I gotta get us.
Goddamn ring lights. It's my lot. I'm gonna have to get contacts for filming or
You
something.
can go like this. There you go.
I can only see out of the bottom of the goddamn thing. Progressive lenses. It sounded like a really good idea at the time. Hey, Nora. Hey, Miss McPhoebe. Hey, Dom.
I'm not even. I have to get. Let's see. Red?
No.
No.
It looks like the threshold of hell back there. Don't turn
Green?
the red off. Hi, Jay.
Oh, I gotta get up here. I didn't see anybody here. Okay, blue or white? Just leave it white.
Leave it white.
Okay, let me get.
Leave it
I'm
white.
not even on. I don't even know who's here. Okay.
Catch up. Ugh. I feel like Chuck Schumer with my glasses all the way down here. Hello, Pamela Reed. Taco Night. Hello, James. How are you?
Come on, come on. Okay, there we are. We are coming up.
You see us now? The lighting looks fine. We don't look too bad.
Okay, and then live chat. Yeah. Okay, now I can say hi to everybody. Hey, Dom. Miss McPhoebe, hello.
Now you're working your
Jay, Pam. May's here too. Okay, let me just. All right.
Find your way through.
Now we go. Okay. So, how's everybody's Sunday?
Sunday fun day.
Sunday.
It
Yes,
rained.
look, I'm wearing it too. Sunday fun day.
I'm just very nice.
Very nice, because it is very nice.
It is very nice. It rained all day. Not
Yes, it
poured,
did. It
but
did.
just it rained all day.
I was all stiff all day. I was like,
Yeah, you had helium head.
sometimes the weather totally affects that, you know. Gosh,
My left hip was a little squeaky, but
Looking
that's
at a bug.
that's being middle-aged when you've been fat for most of your life. Stuff starts to give out.
Oh yeah, I saw that in Georgia. Definitely, I saw that, and then
Hey, Mick.
the people in Nashville and all that. There's been some very very bad weather.
Yeah. Hey, Charlotte. Artega's making guacamole.
Hey Mick, I got the picture on the email you sent me. It was so cool. I'm so happy you made that.
Samtastic, how are you? I don't know what the weather's. Hey, Wendy. I didn't look at the weather for the rest of the week. We might get snow flakes on Thursday.
James and Ortega.
Yeti ate my sandwich. How are you?
Charlotte.
They said snowflakes Thursday night because it's supposed to go down to 30 something. I'm like,
oh, that's good.
Really?
Wendy.
Really? I mean, it's gonna melt. It probably won't even hit the ground, but
Yeah, Jay. It was a rough week for mental health. Seems to be getting better. I agree totally. Yeah, it was. It was strange. Like, we had some very nice days, but I was just struggling with, like, a lot of, like overwhelming stuff. Not, like, depression, but
I was whacked out.
He was whacked out the whole week. He's much better now.
I'm much better now. Yeah, well, I had a chance to talk to the doctor, and we reduced one of my medications that during the year I take one dose, and then in the winter, up it a little bit to cover my bases. Well, now that winter's over, it was making me a little perky. So we dialed it down, and, things will be good.
Hey, Tinga and Sam.
Hey, Edgar. Hey, Sade.
Edgar. Sade, how are you?
Lethargic. Yeah.
You ignored the tornado last night because the wedding was just so good. Do we know what wedding that is?
I don't know.
What wedding? Am I forgetting something? Gosh, I can't remember. Isn't that
900 things. I have no idea what my life this summer will be like. Yes, Jay. Yes. Thanks, James.
Oh, I totally get it. Yeah, James, definitely.
It's a different kind of not well. It's not the kind where you don't get out of bed or anything. It's the kind where I get up at 6 and I feel like I've already had 3 cups of coffee before my feet hit the floor.
Good.
It's a different kind of not well. So,
yeah.
It feels a lot better, though. It's hard to want to chase it away because it's like, I am such the Renaissance man. Just like Jay said, I was like, I've already made dinner. It's 10 a.m.
Yes.
Like, everything's done.
Yes.
Vacuuming the floor, following the cat around, vacuuming after it.
I went to class yesterday downtown, and I had forgotten my 12 o'clock medication. I texted Steve. He walked all the way downtown and met me at lunchtime.
Yeah.
I was gonna just drive home and get it. He's like, "No, I'll come." I'm like, "You don't have to do that."
I'm
And
like, sure.
he was there when I went out for my lunch break. I was like, "Oh yeah." So you're a little energetic.
A little energetic, but it's in the works of being treated. So
Yeah, it is. Yeah. That was funny. Oh my god.
on the topic of ignoring tornadoes, someone in this stream said I have to check
gotcha,
on a
Sam.
volcano. They were in Iceland. Yeah, I heard about the volcano in Iceland.
Wow. I heard about that in Iceland. I get a newsletter from Iceland. I'm a little bit fascinated with Iceland, and I was reading the article about the volcano.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Iceland's only like a 4 or 5 hour flight from like either JFK or from Philadelphia. It's not like going to England. You
I
know?
have this idea that it's like 20 hours to get there.
No, Iceland's not as far. It's like only 4.5, 5 hours. I have a friend who went to travel, said it was beautiful.
Ooh, band and Boston made a big pot of beef stew. That sounds like perfect for a day like this.
Mm-hmm. Does my heart rate beat faster during these periods?
Oh, I got you.
Maybe as a function of being constantly in motion. Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's extra adrenaline. When I sit down, I feel like I just got done running. I haven't. We have a very small apartment. I drive Bandit nuts because he follows me around and then settles wherever I settle. But I'm not settling. I'm running from one room to the next, all over the place. So he wasn't happy, but oh well.
Wow.
Yeah, it'll be a calm week. Well, I'm putting more effort into it being a calm week. I'll say that.
Cowbell, yes, we are getting rain. I mean, not as bad as other places, but it's steady. It's all day long. It's constant, but it's. I didn't look at the weather to see if it's supposed to continue.
No,
because it's continually coming our way. You know?
Yeah,
we got the outer band so far, but yeah, it's all day. I mean, I got up at 8:30. It was raining. I mean, so the entire day.
I went out at noon. It was raining.
Just steady.
Yeah.
It's not cold.
Mm-mm. No, we had the windows open. It was fine.
And it seems like overnight, I can't remember who we were talking about the tulips last week. I was able to work out in the yard a little bit, which I was so happy about.
Mm-hmm.
And me and Oscar were working in the garden,
jumping behind like a rabbit. He's not even like a cat.
So funny. And all the tulips are up, and all the irises, and the bulbs are all up. So I forgot that I had put mulch over them.
Mm-hmm.
So that was good, because I was like, I didn't see them yet, and I thought maybe they didn't come up this year, but they did. So I put their little cages over them and stuff, because the squirrels
are vicious.
They will go after the bulbs too.
They go after the cats.
Yeah, they do.
I stared down a squirrel 2 feet from my face on the porch, and it was scaring Oscar, maybe eating his food. I'm like, get out of here! And it hissed at me. It's not like, who do I think I am to confront a squirrel, but like, I'm a lot bigger. You should be afraid.
Oh, Wendy, that's so funny. I was gonna make a shepherd's pie tonight too. We have some ingredients from Every Plate.
Yeah.
And it was like a shepherd's pie, but I was gonna make a shepherd's pie too, but I didn't. And all this talk of like beef stew and shepherd's pie, it sounds like we're gonna have to have something like that tonight.
I made sloppy joes yesterday.
He did. You did.
I did.
You did.
They were good. Oh, okay.
With my shepherd's pie meat.
Yeah. There's another thing in there.
Is there?
Yeah, there's another thing of cubed meat.
All right.
They were good though. Nostalgic. Childhood.
Yeah.
They were very good.
Yeah.
And we had potato rolls left over from something. So, hi, first live I have caught. Well, hello, Christine. Glad you could make it.
Hey, Denise. Oh, Denise, I relate with the procrastination. I have homework to do, and it's due, I go once a week, and it's due but Friday at 11:59 p.m. And I'm doing it at 6 o'clock that evening, and I don't know why I do that. And now I'm off next weekend.
So you can put it off for 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah, I totally, it's not even on my mind now. But you know what I should do is challenge that.
Challenge yourself.
Yes.
If you get it done now, you don't even have to think about it.
I don't have to even think about it. And it's there. We're on ethics right now,
Yeah.
but
That's heady stuff.
oh,
When you go through the ethics of
Hi.
mental health, what you can do, what
How
you
are
can't
you?
do, what you should say, what you shouldn't say.
yeah. You gonna say hi?
We have a cat, by
Or
the
should
way.
I pick you up? Yeah. All right.
He and I get along so much better now. Have to background. I hope you're okay, Steve. Yes, I'm doing good. Thanks to
There
Wirefox.
we go.
Significant improvement, I would say.
Say hello.
Sleeping, I can sit still. I'm thinking work tomorrow is going to be good because I'll be able to work.
Yeah.
Not that I couldn't work last week, but I talked to my boss. There was only certain tasks I could still long enough to do. So my work was a little more limited. But I feel like tomorrow I could dive into all my normal responsibilities. And yes, that's Bandit.
There's Bandit. And
We
his
both
tail.
have a cat now, not just Mark. But your kitty has a squirrel friend who sits on the window with him. That is cute. Yeah, that doesn't happen with our squirrels. They're mean as shit.
Ooh, they are. They're
mean.
so much more bold already this year.
Like these urban squirrels, they're not afraid of people at all. At all.
Here we go. Mark the seeds I planted
Hi,
in the
Noelle.
hanging pots on my porch have come up
And
and my
Lynn,
roses
how are
are
you?
blooming. I gotta take some pics and send them to you. Yeah, Wendy, please. Yes, I would love to see them. Your roses are blooming already. That is so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm so anxious to get out and work in the yard.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, I gotta get all my seeds in. I think summer's like gonna be here tomorrow. I don't think we're gonna have
We're gonna
long
have this
spring.
cold snap and then kaboom. Oscar's friend, we've continually
Friday,
chased him away. I've continually chased away Oscar's friend, who is not mean and is not a bad cat.
Hey, Noelle. Hey, Anna.
Yeah,
know,
urban
I'm way
pigeons are
behind.
worse. Urban pigeons just... I lived in Philadelphia, we had squirrels on campus. They'd run right up and take your food, run away. Right up. North Philadelphia squirrels, they didn't play.
They just step out of the way in Chicago. Yeah, you know what? I don't understand. Like, he was... The squirrel was sitting on the banister. And I'm like, get... And he stood up like this
Oh, you're
and
fine,
would
Jennifer.
not
It's
leave.
nice to see you.
Would not leave.
No. Mm-mm.
And I'm finding peanut shells everywhere.
Buried everywhere.
Everywhere. All over the yard, the porch, and the plants. And I'm like, where are they getting them at? Like, where do they find them?
Mm.
And then they bury them in our yard.
Yeah. So,
You got Christine, you're kidding me. You got a foot of snow? Where do you live again? A foot of snow. Oh my God. Oh, Chris. 40 miles an hour wind. Jesus.
That's windy. 40 miles an hour is fast. It's good kite weather. 78 in Vegas. I'm so happy for you.
Oh, that's nice.
That's beautiful.
That's
78 is
very
a sweet
nice.
spot. I like
Yeah.
that. Upper 70s is my sweet spot. I don't like 90-degree days, you know.
That's what I was thinking. I'm not sure with the weather being so weird. I'm not sure when to plant. Like I'm just gonna do them inside just in case because I'm not sure. I think we may get another bout of really cold weather. I don't know. I hope not.
We're getting at least a couple days of it.
We're gonna have
Enough
to,
for a frost, I think.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I didn't move anything outside yet.
I don't know. We'll see. Then we hit into that time of year where you're in the garden for 2 hours and then you come in and take a shower. And I have my evening time.
Yes, this is true.
I like my evening time. Well, it's your evening time, too.
Yeah, true, James. Yes. If we just disappear, the squirrels got us.
They got in.
Yeah, please, send somebody.
Yeah, if we
to
die...
help us.
I designate you, James. If we die, tell our story.
Tell our story, please.
Tell our story. Tell them we were brave. Tell them we fought back.
Find my phone. I'll take as many pictures as I can during...
Yeah, it'll be like Blair Witch. You find the phone with like all the old footage of us being mauled.
Oh, okay, Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Oh, that's right. I think you said that once. That's right. Yeah, that's. I saw that on the news. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you got all that snow. That sucks. Oh, Michigan's one of my favorite places. Oh, here we go again.
Did you go to that Christmas shop in Michigan?
Frankenmuth, Michigan. It's one of my favorite places to visit. I love it there. And we haven't been there yet.
No. How could that have happened? We already went to Santa Claus, Indiana.
We did.
And that was nice.
It was nice.
We went on one roller coaster. That was it.
At the time.
It was a bucket list thing. I've been on them before, but I hadn't gone on in years.
I did not know he didn't like or was afraid of roller coaster. I did not know that.
Well, I figured I'll be a sport. I'll go on one.
Trying to impress me.
You know, I've had a good life. So, if I die, it was a wooden coaster. Those things shake, rattle, and roll.
They do. They do.
Like Foodie Beauty on a dock. They just... So I didn't...
Jay, you got a buzz cut? No way. Oh my gosh, I gotta check. I know you had to put a picture up. I didn't look yet. You can't until late April there. Yeah. See, it used to be always my date was always April 15th. It was just a date, and I could go by that for years, but I can't go by that anymore. It's very different now. I think our frost date is passed. I think our frost. I have to look that up too.
Yeah.
Oh, what do I want to look at? Let's see here.
Vermont, we plant in May. Vermont's so pretty. We took a trip to go see a relative of Mark's, and we ended up it was in New Hampshire, and we did I went off-road, got really scared, thought we were going to get lost through New England. It was very, very nice. Everything everyone says about New England is true. It's gorgeous. In the fall, it's gorgeous. Little shore towns to get a lobster roll. Like, it's all that stereotypical crap is true, and it's cute.
Oh, Anna Lynn, I'm sorry to hear that. With the cases are rising in the Philippines, we just had breaking news. Actually, like right before we started the live, that I think it was Michigan. Jay, Christine, I think was it Michigan?
Michigan is having their
third
spike.
spike, and they're contemplating another shutdown there too.
Numbers are going up.
Texas. I think there were 5 states here that they're all dramatically rising. So.
I think there's hope because there's more people vaccinated. That maybe people will get sick but not die. It might not flood the hospitals because originally that was the goal. It wasn't a 0 death goal. It was make sure the hospitals have enough room to take care of folks who are really sick. So we'll see. My parents are getting their second shot in a week and a half. They came down yesterday.
Okay, May. Yeah, got you.
Which means we can, according to the CDC, hang out without masks on once they have a couple weeks after their shot and they're like immune or whatever. So.
Yeah.
Booster? Probably. It'll either be
snowing in 2 minutes.
I can imagine it'll be booster shots. I would suspect. Hey, Polly, you're fine.
Yeah, it is. The variants, all that. Yeah, right.
I would think booster shots. I think that would make...
I think boosters, yeah. I would think so.
I know. I'm very fortunate. I got it very early for a healthy male. It's only because of the field that I work in it was offered. So... which is good, because even if there's stuff coming back, I can still get back out on the field. It's hard to do community advocacy when you're on the phone or Zooming.
Oh, cool. I don't know. I'll look that up. Let me see.
Second shot Tuesday. Second shot last week. Good stuff. We got some healthy folks. Healthy folks. But I understand that there's people who want to wait and see maybe what happens, or they want a specific one. I have a cousin who waited and she just got the one and done. Is that the Johnson & Johnson or the Pfizer? I forget which. And it's just one thing, and that's it. And I just looked at my CDC card, and it doesn't have the lot number of the first dose that I took. That could be an issue. So I think I'm probably going to call. I'm a patient advocate, and I got mine a while ago, too. Yeah, I don't officially work in any hospitals or residentials. I work out of an office and then mobily. But I got to get the shot anyway because I'm in and out of hospitals, in and out of residentials. So I can't go in and do the work I need to do if I wasn't immunized. And then we did social distance and all that stuff.
Looks like April 6th is our last frost date. Unless it's... No, I'm zone...
10 o'clock. No, we're here.
April.
It's
April.
6. Patrick, hello.
What's that?
Check to see if you guys
were asking
on.
me something.
So, Dom, thank you for the fox.
We got a fox?
We got a fox.
What's
Thank
a
you,
fox?
Dom. I don't know. I'm used to the dancing pairs when we see them.
I was searching and
We
got a fox! Thank you, Dom. Fox.
Yeah.
What do they not make the pairs anymore?
There's probably pairs
Yeah,
somewhere.
I'm sure there's pairs.
I'm sure. I only got
The foxes are cool.
I got a little sick after the second shot. The first shot, my arm swelled up and I was a little achy. The second shot, I think I took a 4-hour nap, maybe the afternoon after, and my arm swelled up with both. I mean, big. My shoulder really swelled up.
After
But
anyone over 16 can get it, that's good.
but that's it. So
Oh yes, Miss McPhoebe. I have grow lights for all of my plants inside, and I've had good results with it. I have. It took me a little bit to learn, because I always think I'm putting the lights too close to them, but it goes by what they emit, and they have to be real close at first, and then raise them as they're growing, or lower your plants, But it took me like a couple years to kind of master that, But it works. It's pretty good now.
So my parents came by yesterday. I was in the middle of filming Coffee Talk, and they came by, and there was like an intermission because they were dropping off some produce that they had. And my mom is masked up. My dad takes it seriously when it needs to be taken seriously, but I think not when not. And my mom had it on because she's used to me. I was a mask. Very serious. Anywhere you go, always cover up. And I still do.
I see.
But now that I'm immunized and the rules are different with other people who are, why not talk face to face? Thank you, Jay Thomas. Look at that.
Where?
God, how far behind are you?
I don't know. Oh, Jay,
there
thank
you are.
you. That's awesome. Look at that. Those are so cool. Jay, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, it's cool, Jay. My mom works for a social service. She's retired, but then she couldn't stop working. So
here we go.
Worked for a social service agency, and they had a food bank, and they had some leftover produce and told her, take some home if you want. So she passed it on to us, which is good. I always like having fresh stuff in the house.
How long should you leave the grow lights on? All day. Definitely all day. Even though you have it close to it and it's a grow light, it's not like sunlight. It's not. So I put mine on before I leave for work in the morning, and then I turn it off when I get a shower at night. So 12 hours I leave mine on. But I think I sent you a picture of the one that I have. It's not that strong. It's not like a super duper grow light, So it all depends on the type you have.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you won't hurt it by leaving it on long. That's what I wanted to find. Okay.
I was wondering if you had to complete, I just missed one that was important. I think it was to complete any peer counseling specialist training program. I went through the NAMI one and got certified. Yes, I went through the Institute for Recovery and Community Integration out of Southeast PA, and that's when I did the peer specialist training. I don't have credentials as a therapist.
Let me check again. I'll use the other phone.
Or other stuff. I didn't do volunteer. After I was hired at the agency, the county paid for my training. And then I've been working for them since, at the same employer. So. CPS, holla back. And then Mark's in training to be a CRS.
CRS, that's what I'm in training now for.
So, a lot of places will hire one or the other. I don't know if a lot of employers stand that the disciplines aren't the same, that one is a drug and alcohol credential and one is mental health. A lot of people cross over anyway, but last average frost in Wilkes-Barre is May 2nd.
Oh, thank you. Maybe it was May and I...
May, I don't know.
4, 5, like...
Yeah.
It was May. Now this is May 6th, so I had the entire month wrong.
Well, we were just talking before the chat. I was like, it's another Friday, another this, another that.
Now I'm on the proven winners.
Yeah. Cowbell, what year did you say you took the training?
May. All right, perfect.
Wendy, thank you for the super chat. Just because you love us. Mwah. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, I got it, Wendy.
Yeah.
Thanks
so
you.
much.
We love you too. Thank you. It's just so nice.
Farmer's Almanac to plant his stuff. Okay. Where's the Farmer's Almanac? It's within arm's reach.
It's over there.
It's here.
It's over there.
We have it.
Oh yeah, I love the farm. Oh, it would have been right in there.
Hey, music lover. Thanks for popping in. 2013.
Okay.
I got mine
Somebody asked me
2014
a question. Where is
in
it?
Pennsylvania. 2006, I think, is when they started with the certifications here, and there was a lot of work then.
Here we go, Mark. What are you growing with lights? I'm in Texas. Oh, okay. Mrs. Carrasco. Mark, what are you growing with lights? I'm in Texas. I only use mine for indoor plants. I use my grow lights all pretty much all year. Not in the summer, but for all of our house plants, and when I start all my seedlings for the garden, that's what I use the grow lights for. We don't have any place with a window that I can put all the plants in until now. Summer, I moved some of the house plants, but then then in the summer I take the house plants and everything outside. But we have a couple hanging ones in the window, but we can't. Bandit's there; he won't leave the plants alone. So our bathroom is like a greenhouse. There's grow lights everywhere and plants everywhere.
It's like the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. More
there's a lot
to put a finer
there.
point on it.
And now I got to put the seedlings in there.
I know.
I'm looking at it now. I don't know. I don't know. I still got to take those ones to work.
As long as I can make it to the shower and the sink,
we're good.
It's okay. So,
I think there was one more. Well, yeah, for all this planning time. Okay, there it was. Okay, you already. Okay, good.
Yeah. So, I quarantined for a whole year, got my second shot, then went back out into the world, and saw that I did not miss a thing.
Oh, Miss McPhoebe, I saw that one. That's stronger than the one that I have. Yes, that grow light
Hey,
is
Maria,
stronger.
nice to see you
Yes.
too. Dude, the grow lights,
Jay, I do. I start all the seeds indoors.
I just heard Bandit jump up on top of his cabinet to go up on
to check out the plants.
I can hear it.
I can see him.
I can hear him from here doing it.
There's a crack in the door.
Yeah, I heard a thump because he's 80
not.
pounds.
All right. Well, he's not doing anything.
No. Heirloom tomatoes. They're not
Love
bad.
heirloom tomatoes.
Want to start a garden this year? I've never done it before. Any suggestions? There's a whole library of videos about Mark doing the garden that are there, and then they'll be coming up as he's doing it this year too. So if you want to check out some of the stuff we did, stay tuned to it. Mark can tell you how to start a garden probably in 10 minutes.
What?
Wants to do a garden this year.
Oh, I'm so
It's further down. This one.
Oh. I so desperately want to start my own garden this year. Vacation over that. Oh, yeah. We can do it. I'll do a couple videos, yeah. A lot of people are doing it, too, because of the pandemic. They started last year, like for something to do or actually to grow food, the Victory Gardens.
Yeah, the Victory Gardens.
So many people have been doing it, and I think it's great. I love that.
We made some sourdough bread in the first 2 weeks. Then that was it. Then it was, our supermarket was like bare. Yes, Andy, we're on the same page. Sourdough starters.
There we go. I'm sorry, I'm caught up now. Now I can pay attention.
Now you can pay attention.
I can pay attention.
Yeah, everyone had sourdough starters. We did. We have one in the fridge. God knows how long it's been in there. Everyone made like sourdough bread, and then we tried sourdough pizza crust. It really didn't work out.
Yeah, Chris Fry, definitely.
And then it was trying 7 banana breads. Yeah.
7 banana breads, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
So, OCD gardening, so I won't need to. We didn't get as far as canning last year. I don't know why, because we had really, honestly, more tomatoes than we could eat. We were giving them away. It all comes at once. So, you gotta unload it on people. The cucumbers, I ate all of them. They're good. And then the cabbages I ate. That we had a couple, maybe 2. So
Jay, I did too. I started off that's how the pandemic started for us. I started the sourdough bread, and then we started making all kinds of breads and all that, and then I don't know. Oh well, then it was time to do a garden.
Yeah.
And then I kind of focused my attention on that. But oh yeah. Remember when everyone was everybody was doing it. It was around the time nobody had toilet paper.
Yeah.
And everyone was trying to find yeast as well.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, you couldn't find yeast. You couldn't find... It was like... I don't know.
I always had a garden growing up. My grandmother always had a garden, I should say, when I was growing up. And
I didn't grow up with one, but the gardening is more your thing than mine.
Yeah, you don't really...
I pick out a flower that I want every year, and then a couple foods that I want every year. Cowbell. Always thought I'd be good to peer counseling, dual diagnosed. It's a hole in the treatment. I mean, I have the co-occurring drug and alcohol mental health, and actually Mark does too. They should, or maybe there is, and works a credential that covers both, because I don't know too many that don't have both to some degree. So hopefully soon. Hopefully the recovery model, embeds itself a little more. I'm not anti-medical model. Half my recovery is pills, but half of it isn't. So we'll see.
Oh yeah, cucumbers with with balsamic. Oh, I'm so excited for fresh cucumbers. Yes.
Oh god, quick pickles. I was introduced to those via Every Plate.
Oh
Actually.
wow, you want to try growing sweet potatoes? That'd be cool. We grew potatoes this year for the first time,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm anxious to see how that turns out.
Itty bitty 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 potatoes.
20 to me. Oh
Lemon
yeah,
cucumbers.
James. Yeah.
Deborah Johnson.
We put the bandit on a little diet too, and he. You've been sticking to it, I have to say. I'll
Yeah.
sneak him a treat every once in a while because I feel bad.
No.
He's only 1 pound overweight.
If I'm gonna give him a treat, I take it out of food he's already getting. So if he's getting dinner, like when YouTube is done, he gets a treat. As soon as the laptop shuts, he runs to the kitchen.
He does.
Because there's an after YouTube treat we've
He
scheduled.
does.
But that's just a little spoonful out of the dinner he's getting later. So it's not like extra. It's an extra event for him, so it's exciting, but it's not extra food. So, Julia Duckworth. Thank you so much, Julia.
Yeah.
Steve,
Lemon
a hard
cucumbers.
parent. You're not leaving the house like that, are you? Look at the way you're dressed. Steve, can I share a channel in here with Jay?
Yes, that's true.
Sure, that's okay.
Oh, that's so very cool to ask that. Thank you.
Begging eyes
Like,
don't get to me.
really?
I'm not made of stone, but but sometimes no is no. It doesn't have to be said rudely.
Oh,
but
they get to me.
But
They
no,
get
like
to
Black
me.
Kitty on the porch, he has to go. He's adorable. That is irrelevant. He has to go. He can't stay. If we can take him to a place where he get a good home,
Mhm.
I'm up for that.
Mhm.
We can trap him and take him.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. I don't want to see anything bad happen to him, but he can't be ours. So,
Mhm.
hi, sunny side up.
No, that's true. He has some sad eyes, that new kitty. But I don't care if they play. But we can't because if we do that, we're gonna have a ton of kitties out there.
Mhm.
Right now, it's not bad, and I'm afraid that it's gonna happen. But
Mhm.
I hope not.
Watched your live and you were great. Really like to hear you talking about mental health and recovery in a very special, relatable way. Thank you. I try to keep it a little easy. It can be a heavy topic, which scares people off, I think.
Oh, MJ, I'm studying to be a CRS, certified recovery specialist.
Mhm. Then we'll be the dynamic duo.
Yeah,
Do you have mental-
CRS, CPS.
You got mental problems? You drink a little too much? We can start a whole new channel.
We could, huh?
We could.
Wow.
Can't bill Medicaid
I mean,
for
it is
it, but at least
based
it's-
on like peer, so yeah, we could.
That's the whole point, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, Jay, I'm curious about that too. I don't know much about lemon cucumbers except for they're very good.
Mhm.
I've
never-
They're like snacking cucumbers. Yeah. Okay.
Why are they called lemon cucumbers?
But why are they called lemon? I don't know. I've never grown one. I don't know if they have a hint of lemon to them or if I'm not sure.
I don't know.
But someone will say. Yeah.
Somebody will bring it up. Somebody usually knows. That's the beauty of the group think.
Ooh, Dark Eyed Requiem. That sounds good. That channel,
Mhm.
Faces of the Forgotten. A guy goes to cemeteries and shares stories.
Round,
and
yellow,
is
small. Thank you,
respectful.
Chris Fry.
That sounds awesome.
Going back to university at 23, had to take a break from school due to poor mental health. Congratulations.
An
going
aluminum
back.
can shortage again. You're kidding me.
Going back to school, I think a lot of people treat like returning to a place they went as a kid, like as a vacation. You think you have all the time in the world. Oh, I'll go back. And then you turn around and there's no, time goes so quick. So Congratulations. I took an extra semester for college and summer courses because I was sick all off and on, mental health during school. So I was able to suck it up and keep it together for a very short period of time just to finish. Yeah, Julia, it can be sad. There are some success stories. Some people you latch on to. Some people just pull at your heartstrings.
Mm-hmm.
Mark, I really like... I know you're talking to Mark, but I'm reading your thing, Dark Eye. Wanted to ask before I shared it. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Oh, MJ, thank you. I was thinking the same thing with myself. I had been out of schooling for so long, and I, can get a little nuts sometimes. So I was worried about it, but it's going well.
Sorry I'm late. Oh, you're fine, American Trini.
Cucamelons. Mexican sour gherkins. Ooh, I'm gonna have to look at that.
Finally found this. Hey, Dust Bunny, how are you?
Oh yeah, very cool. Ooh, I'm gonna check it out. Dark Eyed Requiem for sure. That sounds like right up our alley. They're going good, yeah. Oh, thank you. I know, Steve says that all. He says, I'm so proud of you for doing it, because I didn't want to. I started doubting it.
Mm-hmm.
I do that with a lot of things, though, and I'm like, oh, I just don't. It's on a Saturday. It's going to be hard. I already have a job. Why do I need it? Da, da, da. Every excuse possible.
And now you're half done.
And now I'm pretty much half done, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Pretty much half done. You have one more after these 2 weeks, and then you'll be half done.
Then I'll be half done, yeah.
Yeah. Steve, thanks for the video. You make her make sense to me. It's a challenge. It's a challenge. Well, the thing with, like, Booty Beauty is still, after promising to get back onto it, it's like a bunch of other lives. Well, welcome, Dust Bunny. It was another week of lives, so I don't try to, like, rationalize her behavior. It's not to explain rather than excuse, maybe, to try to put it in context. She's still, who she is. She's still who she is. But some of her other behaviors are different. Close to New York.
Right.
We're about 2 hours from New York City.
Yeah.
We're in Pennsylvania. She's live now. She's been live forever. I think she's having a birthday live. It's been her birthday month.
Yeah, she's been live for like a week, hasn't she?
Yeah. Now, if she's going to transition to be like a live channel, then that's like cool. But even reviewing her, I prefer the content. Because lives, they're 4 hours long. I wouldn't expect anybody to watch me for 4 hours. That's like longer than Ben-Hur. That's a lot. That's longer than Titanic, The Wizard of Oz, A Star, and even those, you got to take a bathroom break.
Miss McPhoebe, that was Baker's Seeds, right? Okay, cool.
Her birthday indulging's going to be done.
Seeds.
Yeah, there'll be another
Cool.
reason. I hope for her sake that she ends up getting that surgery. Binge eating can never be truly cured. I think it can change. I don't know about cured, but I think it can be managed, maybe.
Nice seeing you, Christine. Thank you.
The fascination with big women? I'm not sure, but I can tell you this. It clusters around a lot of homosexual men. For whatever reason, we seem to have feelings we need to share about larger women. No, it doesn't make sense. There's no reason for it. And Chantal's the kind of girl I would have hung out with in college, point blank. She would have been a lot of drama and a lot of high maintenance, but probably a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So she's totally the kind of girl I would have hung out with then. I would also be worried for her if I was her friend, because, this is what her life looks like in 37. So.
Are masks required in our state?
We still have a mask mandate.
We still have a mask mandate, yeah.
I think so.
They never lifted it. I know a lot of states are leaving it up to like local businesses or
some places throw it back on the businesses, and then the hostess has to fight with the customers about putting them on. Pennsylvania is weird though. We have Philly and Pittsburgh, and then we're up in Scranton, and then there's Erie. But the rest of the state is pretty rural. So you sometimes deal with people who, it's a hoax. You can't tell me what to do. Da 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 da. So best friends couple are Matt and Nat and Craig and Juan, and they're all gay. It comes with the package. Yeah, I don't know. There's probably some stronger sociological argument to put it all together. I don't have it. I tried to write a paper on it in college, and I was grossly underinformed when I wrote it.
Thanks, Patricia. Thank you. They're giving up too soon in surrounding states. We never learn. I know, I agree. Just a little longer. We've done it this long. We can do it a little longer.
Yeah, hang on.
I agree. Yeah.
MJ, I think she could, but there's only a few places she can exit out of her cycle, which she doesn't like to be called on, but has acknowledged she kind of has. And it's only when she's that down and broken day before she goes by the health food. And she's only reachable for like 2 days.
Wow.
And then kaboom.
Wow. That's so interesting.
That's foodie beauty. But
yeah.
But I relate to her. It's hard. It's like watching someone run around inside a burning building, and then screaming, "There's the exit." And they're too frantic, so they just keep running around inside the burning building. They want to be like, the door's right there. It's right there. But you can't do it for anybody.
No,
she would be such a huge turnaround story, though. Especially personality-wise. You know?
Yeah.
They're tapped to YouTube money. They don't know how they'll support themselves, even if...
See, that's true, too.
We talked about that, too. Robin the Explorer, I don't know if he's gay or not. His channel was taken down... And then back up is Robin the Explorer Returns. I think his channel might be back. He's a reactor. He's a reactor.
Okay, I'm not familiar.
We don't really like... Oh, my sister and I were planning a trip to Wilkes-Barre at the end of the month. Thanks for letting us know. What's in Wilkes-Barre that's worth... I don't mean to be, What were you going to see in Wilkes-Barre?
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I think so. I'm behind again.
Yeah. I know people compare. Robin's back. He's done some lives and reading stories. I've heard him. He does have a nice voice.
Yeah, I see that too, Miss McPhoebe.
So I don't know. But I like covering Chantal. Yeah. It does take a while, though. Because there's 20 hours of footage.
Yes.
It's 20 hours of footage.
Yeah.
But we don't really, someone had asked earlier, don't really interact. DC Media Girl and I share comments back and forth periodically. And she has a favorable opinion of us. And we have one of her. Back and forth about that. I was one of Zachary Michael's first, 4,000 followers. But he's a very large channel, and he probably already has his inner circle picked, so we don't talk. Yaba, I comment YouTube, and get stars on hers, but there's nobody I talk to. I don't think there's many people that are creators that I talk to on the DMs too much who are reactors, now that I think about it. There's a couple other creators, but not,
Andy, I heard that too. That's the only thing I did hear about Robin. Focuses a lot on looks and not behavior, so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I haven't seen him, but I heard that.
When it comes to looks, Chantal is such an easy target. She's a large woman, and the way she carries her weight isn't... So one could argue there's no flattering way to carry 400 pounds, but it's a lot of it's in her stomach because there's nowhere left for it to go. I do like some of the clothes she buys, but she's an easy target in that way. So I tend to look at, other stuff.
Yeah.
I do think she has good makeup skills. Some people think she doesn't.
I think
she cleans up real nice when she wants to.
When she wants to, yeah. Yeah.
I think she cleans up real nice when she wants to.
Chris, that is fantastic. Wow. You completely cut out sugar candy, chips, rice, bread, potatoes. On March 1st. That's
congratulations.
Wow. I so admire you.
That's a lot of discipline.
I couldn't do that.
It would take me a whole lot of discipline to do that. Hello, Elizabeth. How are you?
Myself too.
Yeah. Beginning, and I find your perspective on mental health and her cycle fascinating. I'm trying. She is fascinating. I don't want to treat a human being like a case study, but it's interesting watching it back almost. I'm like, I remember doing that, and I remember being so humiliated after getting well. Looking back at how I acted. Trying to defend shitting in the woods. you know, as this is part of who I am as an individual. Get the fuck out of here with that. It's so stupid. It's so
I know.
stupid. I don't dislike her, but some of the shit that comes out of her, I mean, some of the shit that comes out of a lot of our mouths, but, you know.
Oh, yeah. Very true. I still can't believe that. I don't think I could cut out sugar. Of course, if I had to, I mean, I would hope that I would, but I don't know.
You know, we tried keto for a day. He made it a day and a half.
1 day on keto.
We bought all the food, we made all the sweets, and nothing.
I couldn't do it.
We made these keto chocolate coconut
bombs,
butter bombs.
Yeah.
So, is your channel mainly about the women? No, once a week I do a review of Foodie Beauty, and I cover her week, how it went from Saturday to like Saturday. I used to cover another channel, but at the first of the year we stopped covering that. And that's pretty much it. The rest of the week we do all sorts of different kind of content. Mark does Mondays with Mark, where there might be crafting or recipes. I'll talk about mental health sometimes. We both work in human services. You might get a recipe. I do story times on Thursdays. You know, it's mixed up. It's whatever we feel like doing.
I didn't like keto either. I agree. I hated it as well. I hated it. I couldn't do it. I started getting so mental about it. I started dreading when dinner time was coming. I started thinking about it early in the day. I'm like, what am I gonna eat? I don't. It just didn't work for me.
I lost about 5 pounds in the first few days, but I didn't lose any. I did it for 2 weeks solid. 2 weeks solid. No bullshit. No cheating. Not trying to save face for camera. I was no bullshit, and I lost a little weight. I didn't really like it. I smelled funny.
Smelled different, yeah.
I smelled funny. I probably smelled like rancid meat and fat because that's all I was eating.
Yeah.
I was so bad the first couple of weeks. I was even wondering how many carbs are in communion. Okay, that's taking it a little bit. That's taking it a little far. But I'm going to say you probably aren't the first.
For the sack of our channel. Love it. Whatever. I was so bad the first couple of days, wondering how many carbs in the communion wafer. Oh, I relate. I totally relate to what you're saying. Oh my gosh.
For the communion light. Is this crystal light? You can have empathy. You've been in a similar situation. You recognize the endless self-torture. I can relate to it on some level. It's, you know, it's...
Yes.
That's why.
Full day of fast? Yeah. We kind of do it now.
Yeah, we pretty much do OMAD. Now I'm finding as I'm going along with OMAD, I've been caving lately and having a little something to eat during the day. But 4 or 5 days out of the week I do OMAD, so it's just one meal, one sitting. It satisfies the binge urge from the latent eating disorder crap I still have.
Yeah.
And it's a lot easier for me to meal plan. Planning 3 meals a day is really overwhelming to me. And planning 1 meal isn't.
Mm-hmm.
So I just try to, you know, put it together. Just need to drop.
I agree with that, yeah.
Yeah, keto wasn't really, you know, wasn't really for me. But I know we had a lot of help doing it. We even had a viewer who was like a sensei to me on the DMs. Like everything I ate, I ran past this person, and she was super, super, super helpful in more ways than just that. But it just didn't work. I couldn't have had a better coach, and it just still didn't work.
See, Trey, I felt that way too. To be honest, it was 2 whole days, but
to be honest, it wasn't.
It wasn't. Well, it was 2 meals. I was still on OMAD.
Well, it was 2 meals.
So I had 2 meals, so it kind of was 2 days, and I felt different. And then when you started to go into ketosis from it, keto-osis or whatever the hell it's called, you feel you feel awful.
Yeah, keto flu.
Anything that makes you feel that way, I just don't.
Maria, on keto, I lost 5 pounds in 2 weeks. That's my experience. That's not everybody's experience. And I followed it with calorie counting and a little bit of exercising, you know, and the carb stuff. So.
Oh, Cowbell, I would, you know, so tune in for that. I think you have a fascinating story. I think you would help a lot of people.
There's something really healing also. Personal opinion, Steve, not a therapist. But in peer work, I've learned it. Something really healing about storytelling also, as much as listening to other people. You're right, Dust Bunny. I mean, I just cut down what I was eating and ate a little more real food. And I ended up, this was a weight loss channel originally, and I got down to about 180 pounds.
That's a really good point, too, Chris.
It hurt.
Stop stressing over what I could not eat and concentrate on what I could and keep that stuff stocked in the fridge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, that seems so simple, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know I never thought of that?
She makes me crazy. Well, I'll let you in. It's not the full 18 hours of Foodie Beauty. What I'll end up doing is watching probably a decent chunk of it, and then I play Zoom. I'm like, let me skip ahead, stop, and see what they're talking about. Let me skip ahead, stop, and see what they're talking about. And lo and behold, I don't usually miss too much. I have, though. I've missed in a live something important because I skipped over it. I have. Yeah. And I've had to go back and, like, readdress it later.
But how could you possibly go through 18 hours of footage? Like,
well, that's why
in one video.
Bye, Edgar. Thank you for coming. Bye,
Edgar.
Foodie Beauty seems nasty. Yeah, she paints her own rainbows. I don't know how else to frame that. Headed out of town Monday, visiting the parents. Might not be at the next live because of Easter. Well, okay, James. That's okay. I think we'll be here because we're not doing anything for Easter.
Where's Andy? Andy, you had weight loss surgery a week and a half ago. You got the sleeve.
Ooh.
But you're doing great. Okay, good. Wow. Oh, wow. Congratulations. Oh, I heard that's hard. I did.
Yeah, I've known a few people personally and a lot of people popularly. Waiting for you to comment about her taking a chunk of McDonald's ice cream off with her hands. I didn't. I just thought I saw it. I just didn't. And then she said her mom showed her that. I'm like, what did Miss Huzzy say? You sucked that COVID right off your fingers. That's how Miss Huzzy had put it. I don't know. That's her prerogative, I guess. I don't.
You don't have to be sorry, Chris.
How long have we been together?
Saw that.
As a couple since 2014. Actually, our anniversary is next month. And we just got engaged over Christmas. And we were friends from 2010 to 2014.
Easter for us is next Sunday.
Mm-hmm. My culture story time is how we teach our youth. I think there's something very powerful about storytelling. It's good for the person speaking. It's good for the people hearing. So.
Yeah, I don't understand either. I don't. Yeah. How long have we been together? Do you know?
I just explained to everybody, but I'm curious.
Oh, I didn't even hear.
But I'm curious.
I'm like reading everything.
But now we can double check and see if our answers are the same.
4 years.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Caroline, how are you?
7 years going on 8 years.
I thought it was 6 going on 7.
I think it's 7 going on 8.
14 to 15, 15 to 16, 16 to 17, 17 to 18, 18 to 19, 19 to 20, 20 to 21.
But it wasn't 13?
No, it wasn't 13.
All right.
No, at 13.
We'll go with that.
At 13, I was going on with my life.
We'll go on to that. We'll go with that.
That's when I was dating and you were jealous and didn't tell me. I waited all this time for you to be like, no, Steve, it's you. You're the one I want. And you didn't. So I start dating, and then all of a sudden you care. You don't want me dating, but you don't want me as a boyfriend. What the hell do you want?
Oh, it was such weird times.
It was odd
times.
Such weird times. We
times.
sorted it out later.
We did.
Hey,
we
Sandy
did.
Shorts, how are you doing?
Caroline, hello. Nice to see you. How's it going over there? The grilling, yes. Oh, I'm definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Here, it's on May 2nd. May 2nd, really, for Easter? That's interesting.
Couple drama. We have the most boring couple drama. It's like, who's eating the lean cuisine, you or me?
Right.
Is it yours? Is it mine? No. Not that we haven't had things come up, but they were more, I would say, complicated relationship issues rather than dramatic.
Yeah.
Like, the closest thing to real life drama that we put on YouTube was probably last year when I was in the hospital.
When he was in the hospital.
That was the only time we missed a day of filming.
Yeah.
In the last 2 years.
2 years.
Was when I was hospitalized.
But we don't.
But there's
couple drama though.
we really don't.
We really don't.
Who's going to the store? Do I have to go to the store? Am I
Can
going
you
to the
please
store
fold
alone?
your shirt and put it away?
Yeah. Can you do laundry? We haven't done it since the beginning of COVID.
Stuff like that.
Stuff like that. Little things. Will you eat this if I make it? No. Will you taste this? No.
Bye, Chris. Thanks for stopping by.
Yes, I was very well cared for, Miss McPhoebe. And it was good, Hey, Harmony. And actually, it's been really great over the last year because that gave me a lot of perspective because it's been I can't even believe it, but it's been a year since that happened. So.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that, Caroline. That's so great. Oh, good. Good. Thank you, Miss McPhoebe.
Thanks.
I know, it was I remember making that video when you went in the hospital, and I'm like, I didn't know what to say, what to do. I had never done it by myself before. I didn't even know how to upload it to YouTube.
Yeah, it was just screen pulls, and then there's no thumbnail because I had usually done.
It was
all of that.
Valentine's Day that week.
Yeah, I'm real good with picking my spots for losing my shit. Valentine's Day, let's go.
Say Grace says hello. Oh, that's funny.
Secret to maintaining a long and healthy relationship. Seems so rare.
Okay.
Stay friends. Be friends first. My mother would say that. Be friends first. And my mother also believes in unbelievably long engagements. Like years and years. My mother also said, and she was like, if you like somebody, and it's not...
Phoebe, you're so funny.
Like, if you have a crush or something happens or there's a split, go do your own thing. Have your life, get your job, get your apartment, have your car. If it's real, it'll be there. My mom always said that. If it's real, it'll be... She said that with you, too.
Mm-hmm.
If it's real, it'll be there. Just go do your own thing. Go have your life. And then, I guess it was real because it found its way back.
Mm-hmm.
So...
I don't know. I think the secret is communication. I don't know. Whenever
That's what saved the relationship when it was starting to tank.
Just open, transparent, honest communication. We don't have secrets. We don't have nothing like that. Like, I
No.
think that really is quite important.
There's no, secret so bad as a lie. No matter what it was. Just to come out with it. So,
Yeah.
I have a degree in communication, and I needed so much damn help. I know how other people talk. I know how to lead groups in discussions, but, sense of
4 years? That's awesome.
sense of humor too, Steph. At a certain point, it was also, I think, don't take yourselves so damn seriously, too. I think a lot of us can benefit from... I benefit from that. I'm not going to tell you how you should run your life, but not taking myself too seriously takes a lot of weight off my shoulders. Doesn't mean I think life's a joke or that our relationship is a joke. It just means I have it in perspective, I think, Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I've never had a cat before this, so this is different for me.
Yeah.
I like it.
Oh, he does now.
Oh, Bandit's my baby.
Mm. It's so funny.
Yeah.
I didn't think it would get to that point, but...
No.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
Yeah, my parents met when they were 15. And then they dated off and on until they were 25, and they just had their 45th anniversary.
Yeah, they did.
Their 45th anniversary might be this year, because they were married in 76. So, I mean, they've, if you think you have a kid who's 15 and they can't meet their husband or wife, they might.
They might.
They might.
Yeah.
But my parents were off and on for 10 years, too. So my mom had another boyfriend, my dad... I don't know if Dad dated, and I know Mom did. And then she went to school, did her own thing. So, it happens. I certainly, sure as shit, did not marry anyone I met at 16. Otherwise, this would be a very uncomfortable heterosexual channel that you'd be watching with two very unsatisfied people trying to pretend to be happy.
We've been trying.
We've been trying to get Mom on the channel.
Yes.
You can hear her voice. We did video greetings at the end of COVID, where we had folks mail videos in, so we could say hi, get to know each other. And she and my dad did one with masks from 20 feet away, and she still froze on camera.
She did, yeah.
She's afraid to smile and say hi, and
Well, if she says no again, I'll dig that up and we'll play that again.
Yeah, we'll just do it.
No, we should get her
She'll
on
be at
for,
our
like-
wedding,
Well, of
and
course-
part of the
of
wedding
course
will be
she'll
on
there.
YouTube.
Yeah.
At least part of it. So,
Yeah. But Mother's Day is
husband
coming
and I
up.
met when we were 17, 18. See, Noel, it happens. Yeah, Mother's Day is coming.
That is true.
But we're supposed to do stuff for her, not corral her into a video.
Well, I was thinking we could have her.
Miss McPhoebe, I don't mean old. I just mean old. Like, you have to understand, in my head, my parents were perpetually 40.
Yeah, right.
And then I turned around one day and I'm 40 and they're 70.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't see them aging until I was not living at home for a while. And then I turned around and all of a sudden my parents, I always thought they were young grandparents. And now I'm like, no, they're grandparents. They got old really fast. I don't know what happened. Older. They got older really
got
fast.
older, yeah.
Yeah, all of a sudden they were retired. All of a sudden they were, driving around looking for stuff to do because they're bored.
Yeah.
Also
Oh my
the
gosh,
comfortable
look at the
first wedding at
time.
65.
That is crazy.
God, it's been an hour. 70's the new 50. Yeah?
Well, thank goodness.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I have to say.
Well, good. You've got a good 40 years until you hit 70, so you'll be fine.
Oh, Steph, it was nice talking with you too. Thanks so much. And we're like past the top of the hour.
We're past the hour.
Again, it went so fast. That's crazy.
Yeah, these go. So
They
quick.
were. It's just so nice talking to everybody and seeing everybody every week. It's just,
Mhm.
it's really nice.
Yeah. Never too early to meet someone. Never too late. My grandfather, my dad's dad, got remarried. He was like 72 and got remarried to my step-grandmother. She was like 69 or 68. And he passed away, but we kept her till she was 93. She passed away in the last year, too. Right before COVID, I think.
Who did?
Alice passed away.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
That was
right
earlier last
before. It was. Yes, it was.
It was like a month before things. So, well, folks, we are at the hour, and I don't know how, but we're at the hour.
7:03.
Went quick.
Wow.
So, thank y'all for coming. It was another great Sunday on the cool side of the pillow. Very chill.
Nice.
It was nice. Thank y'all for coming. Thank you, mods, for doing your modding.
Yes, thank you very much.
I know
Thank you.
some lives are more work than others.
Yes.
So thank you for being
Yes.
thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Thank y'all folks for watching. Please do subscribe. Hit the like button on your way out if you'd be
Thanks,
so
Harmon.
kind. You can follow Mark and I on Facebook at SmokeySteveAndMarc, on Instagram at SmokeySteveAndMarc, or on
Bye,
Twitter
Cal.
at
Bye,
SmokeySteveA.
Silent.
Our email address and contact info will be listed below also.
Bye, Maria.
This will come down for probably about half an hour. I'll tuck an ad or two into it, and then throw it back up. So this will probably be back up by, I don't know, 8 at the latest or so. Okay? And then Mark will catch up with you tomorrow for Mondays
For
with Mark.
Mondays with Mark, yes, and we'll be talking about Easter tomorrow, I guess, because it's officially Easter week.
It is.
It is.
If you can have a birthday week, you can have an
you
Easter
can have an
week.
Easter week, right?
So-
Thanks so much, everybody, for being here. Have a great week, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay? Bye.
Bye.